No? Okay.
So you told me to remind you of that thing.
Oh, yes, thank you. Nope, nope, don't need that. Alright. Yeah, stop showing me the ad. Show me the stream. I want to stream. Oh, there's the stream. Oh, no, don't sell me the thing. I didn't want to actually buy Arby's. Okay, we're in business. Alright. We're back to this. Hey, SG. Coming back to this for one final wrap-up sesh. We only had a couple things left to look at, but we ran out of time to look at them yesterweek. So we'll charge through them tonight. Oh, hey, Dimension Zero.
Hello to both of you. Oh yeah, it looks like we have like 4 puzzles left.
Yep. But they're the hardest 4 puzzles in the game.
Well, maybe.
Well, we'll see. And before Princess in the Box takes 4 hours on its own. We will see. So this might end up being a shorter session tonight. If it is, I've got a little bit of filler stuff we can do just as a little extra bonus. So stick around for a little bit just to see that. But otherwise, this will be the stream, clearing these last few ones, and seeing what the heck this top secret stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but I know this is going to take a while, so let's not even waste time. It's time to unbox a princess.
Why don't you give it a try?
Princess in a box number 2. Tired of leading a sheltered life, the princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide blocks out of the way to move the red one out to the right. Her freedom depends on you, dear viewer. Can you do it?
That's a lot of armored guards. I don't trust her chances very much.
No, we'll
no offense to her, but I mean, that's a lot, and she's unarmored and unarmed, presumably.
Hey, she's the princess. She can do whatever she wants, including escape. Not like that, though. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Okay, so the play here is going to be moving these... Oh, I've forgotten the colors. What is this? Teal?
Yeah.
Play's going to be moving this teal guy out of the way, I'm thinking. So we can do it like that. There we go.
I guess it's more like a slate gray. Grayish blue.
Now, unfortunately, that didn't do a whole lot for us, but I think the general strategy is good. So let's instead move you there. These guys up. You there. There. And we'll start to swoonce those guys on over. Yep, I did it again. Alright. Well, this isn't a bad start, though. Oh no, not again. If I can start to... Nope. If I can rotate it a bit so that I can get this guy up there and there, that would make things a lot easier. So how precisely would we work that? Well, the trick first is getting Steely Dan up top. Could do that. And that hasn't fully helped, but it's something out of 10. There. Now, none will suspect
that accomplished a lot.
One of the tricks is doing things that you don't quite know what the significance is until you've done them. I think now that I've done that, it'll be easier for me to move this guy up top there, or which is to say the princess, excuse me. And then we can... nope. What if I started to rotate these guys around a bit? Let's see if I did that. Nope. This is the infamous princess puzzle.
Yeah.
So I've heard. Let's see, if I do that, then I can at least get that all the way over there. Send the guards out of the castle, that ought to do the trick. Okay, so what does this let us do? That to be sure, but there's probably other better uses of our time. Now that I've done it like that, I could do that. And then I do that. And that's nothing.
I think you want to try and get the two purples on the same horizontal plane.
Oh, I had that earlier. Okay.
That's just a guess, but...
Let's see. Good. Just making sure. Okay, I did it. I'm the big winner. Now what? Okay, God. Let's see. Nope, wait. We've just lost the ground we so desperately strove for. And that seems familiar. Sadly, there are no chicken dinners. Well, we will eventually get to winning one.
Can you move those two green ones up? Then move the blue one up. Then see if you can find a way to shimmy it up there somehow.
Well, I could do this, which lets me do that. Then that. Alright, and that feels like
yeah, that's pretty good.
Metric of success.
Move the purple one up before you move that.
Okay. So like that.
Now you can move all those green ones. Or
if I do that, then that lets me go there. Which still isn't inspiring much. Well, I could do that. Which then lets me do this.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think this is pretty good.
Doing alright so far.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Hoochie mama. Oh, excuse me. You can walk all the way out, princess.
Here's my guess.
Alright, we take those.
Did it! Yes!
I guarantee you I would not have been able to do it that quickly last week. As late as we were at. Wonderful. This is a classic example of a sliding puzzle. And that's all there is to it.
Splendid, my boy. Of course, I had no doubts you could do it.
Rockin'. Okay. And now we've unlocked the Puzzle Master's house. Dun dun dun. What do we got? Huh. Okay. Well, we'll run through these in order. First up.
Do give this puzzle your best try.
Oh, and it's the Golden Land. That's neat. Finish the equation. Complete the equation by inserting the 4 numbered tiles into the correct slots. Aha! This one is pure math.
Yeah. I mean, I guess...
PEMDAS,
kinda nice.
bitch.
I guess it's kind of nice that there isn't too many possible combinations.
Alright, so we have to do it like this. So that has to be a thing.
Yes.
Let's see. The trick
Probably
then...
7. It has to be 7 because... up front, right? Because you can't have negative numbers.
Well, the issue
Oh,
with
no,
that...
no, it would be... Well, otherwise it would be... Otherwise it would be... If you put in 3, then it'd be 3 minus 2 times 7. So it'd be 1 times 7, which wouldn't be 10.
Right.
So what about 7?
That minus that is... That's 5 times 3, which is not 10. Continues not to be 10. I just want to see that. And then, yeah, the other way around, it's 7. So it's either 15 or 7. Which, neither of which are 10.
Is there some kind of weird fractional thing we have to do with the division?
Well, I suppose... Okay. Well, let's see. SG points out the 5 main characters of Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Professor Layton, Flora Reinhold, Matthew, Beatrice, and Robodog. Sounds legit. Okay. Well, if we think about it in terms of thirds, that might be more doable. Let's see. Just for the sake of illustration. Wait, no. So 7 minus 3/4 is going to be 6. No, we're already in trouble. 3 minus 7/4. That is going to be equal to 1 and that'll be... Yes, this is it. Okay, so
1 1/4?
Yes, 1 1/4, which is equal to 5/4.
Oh, yeah.
5/4 times 8 is equal to 40/4, which is 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I've got it.
Cheers.
Did it. Yes.
Sharp thinking. You have to think in fractions to solve this one. If you don't realize this early on, this puzzle can really be a bear to solve.
That one was just math.
Purely math?
Yes, that's the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from you.
Alright, come on, give me a spicy one. Land disputes.
do give this puzzle a go. Need to add logarithms and integration into the next math puzzle. Factorials.
Just give us another geometry one, which this might be, actually. 4 people are arguing with one another about how to divide up a large chunk of land they inherited. We want to divide things up nice and even. Each piece of property should have a well and a house and be exactly the same shape. Can you, the viewer at home, divide the property up according to their wishes and end their bickering forever? Okay, so it's going to be da 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 da. No. Da da da. No. A well and a house and be exactly the same shape. I think a lot of this is going to be figuring the trick to, Oh, I see. Well and a house and be the same shape. That doesn't mean it has to be the same amount of distance between the house and the well. I was getting stuck on that. Please provide the Riemann sum that corresponds to the following integral. Nah. So I think these houses and these wells are going to be the crux of the trick at play here. Since this house has to either correspond with this well or this well, unless you have like some big ass L here, and that don't make sense. Or does it? Maybe that, and then maybe that, and that doesn't work, so no. Additionally, this house, there isn't really an easy way to make it. Wait, I can draw. There isn't really a nice, clean way to, like, make this house with that well, without just denying this well from anyone else. So, again, a house is either going to be with that well or with that well.
Or the one above that.
Or the one above that if it's like that. But again, that arrangement doesn't really work.
Yeah, that doesn't work because the blue one can't really reach one in the same shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that that green one is either to the one right next to it or the one above that.
Mm-hmm. Professor Layton takes a break from puzzle solving to do city planning. He took the bar exam just for this puzzle. Do you take the bar for being a puzzle master? Is that how that works?
So I'm looking at the orange house. That's by 2 wells, which means that it's going to have a weird... I think we could get some good information from that.
Okay.
So it can't be that because we know that there's no way to make that shape with the green one.
Correct. Well, no, you could. With the green one, it'd be like that. But you'd be stuck when it comes to the blue or red ones.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking that the wells also had to be positioned relative position the same relative to each other, but I guess not.
Correct. Yeah, you can just do all sorts of doofy shapes with these, but again, this well's just kind of in a no man's land, and these two people live together.
Uh-huh. So, that makes me think that the orange one probably has to actually go down to the one below that well.
What, like this?
Not that way. Not like that, because that would block off the red.
So like so.
Yeah.
Well, you can't exactly form that same shape for these guys, though, is the issue.
True.
The rest of these, maybe. Blue's also going to be pretty crucial for figuring this one out, just because, like, that's also a weird sort of relationship.
Yeah. But, see... Well, I guess the orange could get the top one if the red sneaks in below it. Right below it. And then it would have to be like a zigzag.
Right, so you could have that. Then you could have that for orange. You could even have that for green. I know I just erased this. I don't think you can have that for blue, though.
You almost can, though. Is there a way to change these a little bit so that you can force it? That seems pretty close.
It does. Let's see. We could add that there. If we did that... Fortunately, I don't think we can do the same there.
You wouldn't want to do that, because that would mean that if you compare that to the blue house, then you would have to add one on top of the blue house.
Alternatively, with the blue house, we could do... Okay, this is getting a bit tangled. So that was the basic shape we had before. With blue, we could go... These two are the same shape, so the change we would have to make there is just to add a little bit that catches that. Then for red, we could add that, and that would be fine. But the problem is we can't add anything to orange that fits that configuration.
True. Can't add it to green either.
Correct.
Well, you might be able to add it to green. If you put it to the left.
In fact, yeah, that would work. Still doesn't change the fact that we can't make that work for orange.
Yeah.
But still interesting. Okay, well, what's another tack we can take with this? Let's see. Now that gives us that.
That's not possible because the red one can't make that shape.
True. I think we run out of room for green as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Let's see. That one we could do for green. Definitely can't do that for orange, though.
Yeah.
Erasing this.
Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
theoretically, try drawing a box around red for 4 boxes around red.
So like this?
Yeah. And then add in a little thing down.
Down here?
No, not that. Down to the other one.
Like so?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work. Never mind.
That's all good. We don't get anything from holding on to these last 6 hint coins, correct?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna at least take the first one, see what that gives us. The feuding parties have demanded that the land be divided into 4 identically sized properties. You'll have a much easier time achieving this if you start all your divisions from all your divisions from the middle. Okay, so from the middle. Get fucked well. But
I mean, it's kind of their own fault for building that well so... Well, I guess they can't really choose where to build the well, but they could choose where to build the house, and that's so far away from that well.
Should have found a better underground reservoir, all I'm saying. So much hate.
Honestly, though, these wells are so close to each other that they probably all run from the same water source anyway.
What if we take the house and push it somewhere else? Can't really make arrows on a grid. Unless you do sprite work. Let's do the next one just to see what we're working with. If you find a group of houses or wells together, you know where one of your property lines needs to go. Now you just need to use a little logic to determine where the lines need to pass through. Well, that's interesting. So there has to be a split there, and there has to be a split there.
Uh-huh.
So we were kind of on the right track before, anyway. Meh. I do think we were onto something originally, though. Or before.
Yeah. It has to be the same shape, but is that limited to the number of squares it is? Or does it have to be the same type of rectangle, if you will? And it has to be exactly the same shape, so it's not just the number of squares.
That said, the
I
orientation.
assume you can rotate it, but
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, that continues to not give us anything to work with.
again, it's Blue House's fault. If they would have just built their house closer to the well, then this never would have happened.
All I'm saying, yeah. Alright, last one. The division lines for all 4 properties run through the center of the map. You'd do well to try dividing things up further after you decided how to allot the 4 squares in the center of the map. For all 4 run through the center.
Okay.
Now that is interesting. For all 4 of them to run through the center of the map, then I can't possibly do this arrangement. I'm gonna have to do something a bit funkier.
Well, how could... Does it... That's weird, because that would make the orange one really huge. Unless it goes straight down, but that would mean that the red one would be ridiculously huge.
So, okay, so we do that. We're given that, and we're given that. Just rereading this. The division lines for all 4 properties run through the center of the map. Do well to start dividing. You'll have a much easier time achieving this if you start all your divisions from the middle of the large chunk of land. Basically reiterating what's in... hint 3 is a reiteration of hint 1, just more...
specific.
Yeah. So everyone starts from the middle here. Given that, what arrangements could we do?
Are you sure that that's how the lines are drawn? Because there would be no reason for the south one.
How do you mean?
Well, like, that south line, it's not really doing anything. It's just making it harder for you to do the blue property.
Well, by hint 3, if the division lines for all 4 properties run through the center of the map, that implies that every house's division has to butt up with this corner. The only way they can all butt up is that if they each come at it from different sides.
Oh, which means that the green one has to go all the way to the left, I guess? To the west side?
So, like... What? No, that's...
Because the blue's already on the line, so...
The Wait. No, like, so whatever each of these shapes are, red's, okay, so blue's shape connects to this specific point. That means that red's shape might connect to this point, orange's to this point, and green's to this point. I know that doesn't make sense.
Red can't connect to bottom left because that would get in the way of blue.
That's true, but maybe it could connect to the top right instead.
Yeah, but I'm saying that there's no way for red or orange to possibly reach bottom left.
So then
So it has to be green.
that would have to be green. Okay, so okay, so let's see. So then if we do that, we could do that for blue and adjust this accordingly. But then we run into issues because Mr. Orange decides I want 2 wells. No, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, do something like that.
Well, that would work. There. That doesn't really work there, though. Well, actually. No, because, again, we're eating... And then...
Okay, can you... It looks like you have room to add in one more block next to the... No, not there.
So this one?
Oh, yeah. No, diagonal from the green house.
Okay. Yeah, so if we do that, then we can add one there. Then this would open this up there. So that's those sorted, but then red's still tricky. I suppose you're not hurting anyone. Because, like,
Or you could potentially do...
what if we did it like this instead?
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Because if we do that, then... What? Yeah, okay. And then... Well, no, because that's still eating 2 wells.
Well, I'm saying that, like, make a... Only include the one that's diagonal from the orange house.
Okay, so then... do it like that. Wait. Oh boy. Little mind bend in this one. That's okay. Let's see. No, that's fine.
That's too fat, I think. No, that's fine. Never mind. You're good.
Okay, but then how does that work up top here?
Um, oh, you can get rid of you can get rid of that corner in all of them, in case that helps.
Which corner? This? Well,
No,
and that works.
of the big bulky part of it, you can get rid of that.
Well, let's see.
I don't know how much that helps, but
Actually, that might... I have to think this one through. So...
okay, erase the line you don't need to the left.
Wait. Oh. You?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! Hey! That's a thing. So then that ends there. But... Wait. And that's no good. But... If we erase that, then include that, and include... No. That runs out of room for that one. Those can't be the same shape. No. No, that's not the same shape because I would have to eat orange there.
Okay, so you can make a zigzag from the well to the red house.
Right.
So, and then make like a C connected to that.
So, like... Make a C.
Yeah, so make the zigzag. Start with that.
So zigzag there.
Yeah, and now get that line to the left.
This one, get rid of that.
Yeah, and left.
So like this.
Yeah, and then up. And then right.
Oh, okay. See, like that. Okay, so dun 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 dun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So how might we work that with other guys? 1, 2, 3. So da 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 da.
Oh,
We'd have to cut off that for that to work.
darn.
Decent thought, though.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, try cutting that off, I guess.
Well, no, I suppose with that we exclude this well, but let's at least clear out some of these guys so we can visualize that. No, that's not right.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
And you can't do, like, from the greenhouse, you can't, like, make a C and then go over 3 and have it plug into that other C. Maybe they can all plug into each other like that.
So you're thinking like this.
Yeah. That when it reached the orange one.
No. Well, actually.
Oh yeah, you do have room for that.
So that would work.
Yeah, you can do that. Or
but then Bluey gets abandoned.
yeah.
Unless we did that and that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you got it. You have to use every space on the board.
Let me just run through this again, just to make sure I've got it.
Count the number of squares, I think.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is a 6x6 grid, so yeah, that would be 9 times 4.
Yeah.
So we'll call this L block, junction, T block. Each one of these should have an L block, L block, L block, L block, T block, T, 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 and then the junctions.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay. Got there. Well, we'll see.
How does this sound?
Cheers.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's correct. Finally, an end to the bickering. Dividing the land like that doesn't seem very sensible, but if it keeps the owners happy, you can't really complain, can ya?
Oh, that's the prisoner's dilemma if I ever saw one. Yes, that's the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from you.
Alright, and that leaves the very last one.
Do give this puzzle a go.
Now you just
Now you just have to charge them like a lawyer since you resolved their inheritance dispute.
I
Yep.
guess. 99, Royal Escape. Knew we'd have one more. Alright. Lots of awkwardly shaped ones, which in a way might actually be a little more freeing, since that forces us to,
Oh no, not again.
since this really limits which options we can move. And I'm not going to go crazy on the restart, I just wanted to do that. So, like, that's no good.
Yep, that is a big red herring, and they expected you do that many times. I assume.
Heh. That's no
But
good.
we will be smarter than that.
So let's see.
So we gotta find a way to
Oh,
get the blue ones on the same side, I think.
let's see. Could do that. Slowly scooch them down. Now, right. Probably the right general idea. So, like, a little bit of that action. Work with me.
Actually, go back.
There, now we've ultra locked the princess.
I think move the blue one
So,
on the left. No, not that one. Move the blue one up.
oh, and then this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay. Alright.
That looks like progress.
Let's see, that won't get us there. Nope. Nope. Let's see. So, I'm just kind of going back and forth here, but that's okay. Think. Oh. Because with these, I always want to be moving these around such that... And there we go. We just did a full loop. Perfect. No. So, like, we do that. And the upshot to doing it like that is that then we can resequence these so that I now have all of those together.
Oh yeah, good. Now you can scooch all those green ones.
Yep. Nope. Well, still, what if we did a little shuffling here? Because then I can do that, and that gets the same result.
I think you need access to those two green ones on the left somehow. Because these puzzles usually revolve around moving the green ones to move everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So if you trap two green ones in a place you can't get to them, that's usually not right.
At the same time... But I like having the green ones.
Yeah, I do. I like that too.
Makes
There has to be a way to... Oh, wait, move... Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so now that I've done this, I can move us back to where we were, and we can get... No. I don't think
That might actually be a good thing, though.
Because then I can move that up there. And now I've just inverted where we were before. I don't think that's what we want here.
No.
Only having it like this now makes it so that purple's on the same plane as...
Yeah, that actually might be really important so that you can, do that.
I still think I've just mirrored what we had before. Yeah, I have. Alright, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. So, let's retrace a little bit. Done. 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 Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay. So.
Oh yeah, you can move that green one.
Yep.
Move the purple. Now you can move the red one.
Interesting. So then that lets me move these guys around a little bit more.
Yeah.
We move back and then we shove right past it. No.
Move the green one up.
That... Oh, interesting.
Hmm. We're getting there, though.
Getting close. We definitely need to get purple behind the red.
Yeah.
So, which means that we have to get red up top. Or down low.
Okay, so move the green ones over so that you can move the blue ones over.
Me. Not quite.
Hmm. Well, you can move the... Yeah. Move the blue ones back, I guess.
Do that just to mix things up. And thus limit my options going forward. That dog ain't gonna hunt. Okay. So, what can we do? We wish we knew. Nope. Nope. I'm actually a little muddled on how we got to this point here. I don't want to reset since we made a
Yeah,
decent amount of
don't do
progress,
that.
but... Okay. So, what are we working with?
Okay, it's something about how the green one is trapped in the bottom right. We need to get that out of there.
Yeah. And we can do that by trapping more in more places. Nope.
I think we should try to move the red one up and then move the green one underneath it. See if we can do something with that.
Not like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, well, that's okay. Let's...
Well, you can move that green one to the right, I guess. Like it was.
Alright, and then...
Move the green one up. No. Rotate, and no. Huh.
Wait.
Move the red one down now.
Oh, this is back to where we were before. Issue being that now I unfortunately seem to have gotten yourself into a hole. That's the issue.
Don't restart. Wait. Move those blue down. Now move the green one down.
Same issue though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's all good. Yeah. All right.
So I guess we need to get all of the green ones closer together. So try and rotate everything around. So start with the green one moving to the left,
Okay.
and then
So in this instance, I have to move this back down here so I have room to rotate. So now I've got those together.
Now at least you're back to having a 2 slot to move things with, which I think is more versatile.
This doesn't do anything for me, but that's okay. So like, no, wait, we did this before. As did we that one.
Okay, is there a way to shimmy the blue one underneath the red?
Like that.
Yeah, that would give us more room to rotate everything, maybe. Oh. Well, maybe.
Gonna have to... Unfortunately not like that. No, not like that.
Okay, get the green in the corner again.
Okay.
And I think we need to find a way to get the red on top.
Yes. Come on. Nah, not quite. Okay. Not as such.
What happens if you... Yeah.
Nope.
Uh,
And we determined that does nothing already. I'm afraid I do think it'd be cleaner for us to just take it again from the top.
no, 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 no.
If we do... Well, let's see what these... I'm gonna see what these hints say.
Okay.
Just because that's free. This puzzle is difficult, but as long as you aren't repeating the same moves over and over, you'll eventually extricate the red block. Now stop depending on hints and go try it for yourself. Well, I mean... Do I take the other hints?
It's shaming you pretty hard.
Which just begs the question, are there going to be more variants of Come on, man? Get out of here?
I think they are, but I don't remember.
Well, let's see. This puzzle takes at least 81 moves to solve. There aren't really any good hints to give, but here's a little trick that might help you. There are 2 open spaces in the box. As you slide pieces around, make sure you don't separate one open space from the other.
Okay, I did think that, but that is useful.
And sure. As stated in hint 1, you're just going to have to work this puzzle out yourself. However, it seems wrong to give you nothing for that hint coin you spent, so here's a factoid about the puzzle you're solving. In Japan, these types of puzzles have been around for hundreds of years. Thanks, game! Okay. Yeah, no, okay, man. Nope. No, that is going backwards. But so is that. Incidentally, for most of these sliding puzzles, the later hints actually tell you moves to make at the start of the puzzle. Yeah, no, that tracks. See, and that's no good because that forces me to split them up. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now you got the green one up there.
Well, still not great because... Oh, but no. Still not great. I could at least, though, start working these guys over.
Okay, and now you got the red one up top. I think you got it. Almost.
Don't jinx it. Nope.
Yeah, and move the... Yeah. Oh.
And we're getting close.
Oh, yeah, getting close.
I don't think this does anything for us. No, it doesn't look like it. Probably still need to get the green one back with its brethren. Why can't I help shake the feeling that Dr. Robotnik is in the background somewhere juggling the Chaos Emeralds over this guy? Well, okay, so now I've given the greens to the top. That's something. What else can we do? No, focus. No. And that we did before. Yeah. Well, what can we do? Come on. Come on. The issue is none of this is getting Greeny over to where we want Greeny to be. Per SG, I probably do still need to get all of these greens back together. All the greens started together, didn't they?
I don't remember. Don't reset. I'm telling you, they make it seem like you're trapped in these.
Well, yes, I recognize that eventually it is possible for me to get back to this any given same point that I was at to begin with. However, the conundrum is it quicker to
No, because I don't think it's possible to make progress in this without going on the right path. Ooh.
well, I've now gone back home, but I've at least restored all the friends together.
Yes. And you've got purple on the opposite side as red.
Also true. But unfortunately, I can't do much at that point, so gonna have to start to do some chicanery here. Nope. What's a way I could play this? Because doing that just gets me back to where I was before. Oh, heh, split them again. But maybe they should be split. Nah, they shouldn't. Proceeds to split.
You remind me of that comic that's like, like sleep, homework, social life, and it's all like, I can't possibly put this in there, or can I? And they're just grabbing the sleep one.
I have to take off now, but good luck on this final puzzle. Thanks, Dimension Zero.
See ya.
Good luck on not doing this puzzle. Alright, balance has been restored. We're back to where we started. Maybe. Feel like we've really accomplished something. No, okay. So... let me think. Oh. Maybe it's okay as long as we keep the greens as pairs.
Maybe, yeah.
Nope. Nope. Well, but... I know what you're thinking. Didn't he just say that thing about green purrs? And you'd be damned right. However, we're okay now. Yay. That dog ain't gonna hunt. Let's see. Throttle that man for a bit.
I'm glad this is as hard as I remember it being.
Yeah, I seem to keep almost not vindicating you and Pierre's fears. But we're there, not to worry. Didn't we do this already? No. No, we're good. There, very important. Who in the name of Yu-Gi-Oh can solve this puzzle in 81 moves? Well, it would truly have to be a king of games, I suppose.
I approve of this new religion where Yu-Gi-Oh is its god.
There. Good. Brilliant. Okay. Now, that's sorted.
On that note, I wonder what the punishment is for blasphemy in the Yu-Gi-Oh religion. Well, obviously being sent to the Shadow Realm. Duh.
Now you're interesting. Oh, not so interesting. Okay. Darn.
Just think about how good you'll be at picking locks after this.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Well, it's gonna work! Yeah. Good. That one I did just because I was upset. No,
Go the opposite way.
wait a sec, actually.
Okay, if you have a plan.
Well, it's just... maybe not.
Tricky.
That would be a way to do it. Yeah, I know. Nope. Still nope. Think this through.
Maybe rejoin the green ones.
Alright. That at least gives us something to work with. Nope. No, we did that already. As we did that one already. did that one already. And now we're back to the weird gridlock we had before.
I think this is closer, though. Yep, it's the purple one for sure.
Let's see. Yeah, that's familiar. Do a bit of shuffle around here. Sure, I can shuffle that, and then nothing there. Okay. What would you be?
So we need to get the blue one underneath the other blue one so that we can move the purple one to the left and then move the green one up.
Okay. So, get back to these being together. There. There. Okay, there. Not quite. Also not quite.
We have to get those greens together. So close.
Let me think this through. If we could... Come on. No, because that bisects that.
Try to sneak the green one around the bottom again.
Alright, let's see. Nope. closer, but still no. And also, we're now just leaving this guy. We're just going to run to the opposite issue with this guy up top here. And again, we move backwards.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you move the green ones, if you rotate the green ones around, I'll just put the red one back towards the back.
Yeah. But it will get them together. Again, for us to make headway there, we do need to split them. Which ideally we don't want to do. Nothing there. Let's see. Well, I feel like we've learned something here.
Wow. This one's mean.
Yes, but
It's kind of genius, though.
oh yeah. To be sure, to be sure. This is what we're here for, folks. Oh, right. Now, don't jump the gun there. Oh, wait, no, we want these all lumped over here. Oh boy, getting a bit existentialist in the chat from the looks of it. Okay. No, see, we absolutely have to split those suckers up. There's just no way to move red further if we don't split them up. Excuse me. So we do that. Yeah, now you're trapped there. I do wish we could get more hints without just cheating.
You can't cheat on this one. This is the big one.
Yeah, no. Damnation, I've done that again.
Can we make the cule a unit of measurement? 1 cule equals 1 level of abstraction away from the reality of a situation. Example, you asked me for a hamburger. At 1 cule, if you asked me for a hamburger and I gave you a raccoon. At 2 cules, if you asked me for a hamburger, but it turns out I don't really exist. Where I was originally standing, a picture of a hamburger rests on the ground. At 3 cules, you awake as a hamburger. You start screaming only to have special sauce fly from your lips. The world is in sepia. At 4 cules, why are we speaking German? A mime cries softly as he cradles a young cow. Your grandfather stares at you as the cow falls apart into patties. You look down only to see me with pickles for eyes. I am singing the song that gives birth to the universe. At 5 cules, you ask for a hamburger, I give you a hamburger. You raise it to your lips and take a bite. Your eye twitches involuntarily. Across the street, a father of 3 falls down the stairs. You swallow and look down at the hamburger in your hands. I give you a hamburger. You swallow and look down at the hamburger in your hands. You cannot swallow. There are children at the top of the stairs. A pickle shifts uneasily under the bun. I give you a hamburger. You look at my face, and I am pleading with you. The children are crying now. You raise the hamburger to your lips. Tears stream down your face as you take a bite. I give you a hamburger. You're on your knees. You plead with me to go across the street. I hear only children's laughter. I give you a hamburger. You are screaming as you fall down the stairs. I am your child. You cannot see anything. You take a bite of the hamburger. The concrete rushes up to meet you. You awake with a start in your own bed. Your eye twitches involuntarily. I give you a hamburger. As you kill me, I do not make a sound. I give you a hamburger. At 6 cules, you ask me for a hamburger. My attempt to reciprocate is cut brutally short as my body experiences a sudden lack of electrons. Across a variety of hidden dimensions, you are dismayed. John Lennon hands me an apple, but it slips through my fingers. I am reborn as an ocelot. You disapprove. A crack echoes throughout the universe in defiance of conventional physics as cosmological background noise shifts from randomness to a perfect A flat. Children everywhere stop what they are doing and hum along in perfect pitch with the background radiation. Birds fall from the sky as the sun engulfs the earth. You hesitate momentarily before allowing yourself to assume the locus of all knowledge. Entropy crumbles as you peruse the information contained within the universe. A small library in Phoenix ceases to exist. You stumble under the weight of everythingness. Your mouth opens up to cry out and collapses around your body before blinking you out of the spatial plane. You exist only within the 4th dimension. The fountainhead of all knowledge rolls along the ground and collides with a small dog. My head tastes sideways as space-time is reestablished. You blink back into the corporeal world disoriented, only for me to hand you a hamburger as my body collapses under the strain of reconstitution. The universe has reasserted itself. A particular small dog is fed steak for the rest of its natural life. You die in a freak accident moments later, and your soul works at the returns desk for the Phoenix Library. You disapprove. Your disapproval sends ripples throughout the interdimensional void between life and death. A small child begins to cry as he walks towards the stairway where his father stands.
That actually helped a little bit. I got a little closer. Quick, do you have more existentialist copy pastas you can recite?
Yeah, it actually goes to 7 cules.
Do it, do it, do it!
7 cules. At 7 cules, I give you a hamburger. The universe is engulfed within itself. A bus advertising hot dogs strives by Papillion. It disapproves. An unnatural force reverses Earth's gravity. You ask for a hamburger. I reciprocate with a mildly convulsing potato. You disapprove. Your disapproval relates a cosmic shift in the void between birth and life. You ask for a hamburger. A certain small dog feasts on hamburger patties for the rest of its unnatural and eternal endurance. Your constant disapproval sends silence through everything. A contrived beast becomes omnipotent. You ask for a hamburger. I give you a hamburger. Your body becomes an unsettled blob of nothingness, then divides by 3. The Papillion barks. The universe realigns itself. You, the Papillion, and the hamburger disapprove. The condemnation stops the hamburger. I give you a hamburger. It screams as you lift it to your face. You laugh maniacally as I plead with you. You devour the hamburger as it pleads for mercy. I disapprove and condemn you to an eternity in a certain void where a certain pig and its specific hamburger are located. The Universal Space-Time Continuum Committee disapproves of my irrational decision. You are locked away and are fed hamburgers for the rest of your natural existence. A pickle refuses to break down during the process of digestion. You die in a freak accident. A certain pickle lives the rest of its life in a comatose state. Your soul disapproves. Down the street, a child cries as a hamburger gets stuck in and climbs back up her esophagus. You ask again for a hamburger. I refuse to reciprocate. You demand a lawyer. I refuse. I remind you harshly that this is the new world order. Lawyers no longer exist, only Papillions. Your name is written on a list of sins, blasphemy. You ask for a hamburger. The comatose pickle vanquishes your soul from this universe. Realignment occurs. You beg for a hamburger. A certain Papillion's name is written on an obelisk in Egypt. Mumble. Peasants worship the obelisk. Your soulless corpse partakes in the festivity. Hamburgers are banned universally. The sun implodes. All planets cease to have ever existed. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto is the only mass in existence. Uranus, Neptune. Pluto is the only mass in existence. Conveniently, you are on vacation here. Your need for hamburgers reestablishes space-time. Earth is recreated under your intergalactic rule. Hamburgers are your army. You wake up. Clowns. Clowns everywhere. Your dream rushes to meet you. You are kidnapped. You ask for a hamburger. They hand you a hot dog.
That didn't quite get me there, but that helped. So here's where I'm at. Oh, hey, Kelzer.
I was explaining Kuehl theory.
So,
Princess of the Box does that to you. Makes you quite existential.
So, like, thinking this one through, if I can, the very last move needs to be that, well, me moving red out. The second to last move needs to be me moving red up. The third to last move needs to be me moving teal up.
Uh-huh.
In order for any of those to work, purple needs to be to the left.
Right.
No, left.
Boo, you suck!
Oh, come off it.
Get off the stage!
So, let's see. So I need to move blue. I need to move blue up, which means blue needs to be down here, which means there needs to be an arrangement of dudes up top here, which I would be shuffling from the left, and those would probably be greenies. If that's the case, how could I move? I had all those there. That's a dangerous game.
But not the most dangerous game.
No, this isn't man.
CUIL Kuel theory. It's a meme based off of really old meme based off of the Kuel search engine, which was not very effective. Each they make a Kuel into a unit of measurement, and every Kuel is one level of abstraction away from the reality of a situation.
Nope, still not working. And that continues to be the same issue as before. What is a different way I can think about this? I could split these. That's not ideal, but...
You're so close, you just gotta move that purple one a little bit. Gotta figure out some way to move it twice.
Okay, well... logistically, how would I move it a second time? I need to sneak some guys over here. And how would I sneak them over there? I'd need to be able to run them down like that. And how would I be able to do that? I would need red over in the corner here.
And
So I actually have to...
You need to start over again.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, Princess in the Box is pretty intense, Kalizer.
Okay, well... Didn't actually gain anything from doing that, I just wanted to prove that I could. I guess. So can I hit the restart button yet, or?
No. I mean, you've got it rearranged to the starting position several times anyway, so...
Yes, but I am saving time by smacking the restart button or ringing the bell.
Yeah, but I think every time you do that, that means that you... I think that looping back around to the start was not the right play.
I think looping back around to your face wasn't the right play.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait.
What you got?
What happens if you move the purple one up now?
Can move that. Then I have to move these. Then I have to move these. Or do I? Oh yeah, I'm stuck. What? This one is interesting though. I don't think that works out for me, but it's neat to think about.
Reminds me of that Austin Powers tie-in novel. Austin got the vehicle stuck in a narrow passageway. Yeah, groovy, baby, said no one, as this was decidedly non-groovy.
I like that. Now let's do some shuffling around here. No. Shuffling is dumb and smelly. Let's not. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? Now my life is rotating these guys around. Okay. Well, no, this is fine because I need to get red back anyway. And I can't go from there.
Move the blue one over.
This one?
Yeah.
This is just where I was, though.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Put the purple down all the way. Now you can move the green ones around.
Okay. So now I do that. I don't know about this. very important that I shuffle those guys around. Let's see.
I think this is the closest you've been, just because all of the green ones are right next to the red one. And the greens are the most mobile out of anything. And red is so close.
That's true. And now it's fire. But we did want it to be fire because this will let us shuffle around. Maybe not. Pretty sure we were there before.
Maybe the princess should exercise a little more.
I didn't want to be the one to bring it up.
I'm not fat shaming, I'm just saying she's twice as big as an armored guard.
Maybe she's got like one of those friggin' oh, I'm blanking on the word. Those cages, those cage dresses.
Yeah, maybe.
Gonna shake your TS to drop the pieces out and rearrange things. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Oh, maybe? Nah.
Nah.
It's so neat and orderly, though.
It is. Ah, come on.
It's all about finding some way to get the purple on the left of the red one. Once you figure that out, everything else will be solved.
Again, the way to do that is going to be to... I'm going to have to sneak some of these greens around... Since there's no other way to create a... Well, okay, so what arrangement of blocks? If I had red over here... I could just... I'd need to move... I need to create a vertical column here. Yeah, I absolutely need two greens on the other side of purple, because there's only room for two spaces, and in order to clear that out, I'd need something here. So two greens need to be here. Done, done. Then...
Which means that they probably have to be separated from the other 2 greens.
Yes. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's probably that's fine.
So... And just to test that out. Okay, good. Alright, now that I have a save state in place... Yeah! What you gonna do? Just to prove I can go back. Actually, one, this is a completely different arrangement than what we were looking at before. None of my restoring the arrangements actually back to where I was got us to this point, and all these greens are on the other side of purple. Don't go resetting me. You can reset my save state. Jeez Louise.
This looks way worse.
Fine. But again, now we have the issue of none of the greens are over here.
Yeah, but that's not as bad as having to move all of the blue ones out of the way. Again.
Alright. So...
No, not that way. Move the bottom blue one to the left. No, you only want 2 of them.
Oh, that's true. Not that. Maybe I do want 4 of them. What you gonna do? Tell me that's a bad idea, which it is. Meh. Okay.
So I think you have to sneak 2 of them underneath the red one somehow, and that's the only way to get them on the other side of the purple. Inconvenient though it might be.
Come on. Don't really know that that does anything for me. So that's no good. But that at least gets them under. Oh, but that's a split. Meh. Well, we'll work on it. Have we accomplished anything?
Not really.
Yeah, no, this is familiar. Okay.
I'll split them there.
Okay, they are split.
No, go back. Go back.
Oh.
3 green ones on the left and 1 green one on the right.
You mean 4 green ones on the left? I'm pretty sure you
No.
said 4 green ones on the left.
No, I didn't.
Meh. Okay. So, when I do it like that,
Now, I think you can... No, don't do that. Move the blue one up. You might be able to shimmy those over like that.
okay. You mean 4 on the left?
Yeah.
I think that's what you meant, is just have all 4 on the left there.
Sure.
There we go.
I definitely think you have to get green ones underneath the red one. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I agree. Fiddledy-futz. If there was a Professor Layton Sims busting out crossover saying your face reminds me of a hideous monster of a puzzle, would make people like you more. Yeah, no, that's accurate. Here again.
Think of how many Pickerots you can earn.
It's not even 100 Pickerots.
It's the most out of any puzzle in the entire game.
Yeah, and I might have an easier chance of getting it if I restarted. All I'm saying.
I seriously doubt it, but since you have a save state, you might as well try it, I guess.
I'll do another one just to be sure. You. Here. No one tell SG. Alright. So... Anyway,
So, what were you saying?
I know an easy trick to do this. I know the easiest trick in the world that will be a surefire way of making this be solved forever. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this.
What?
Just a sec. It's gonna be so great. It's like you're not even gonna believe this, man. You're gonna be all like, oh, shoot, son. I wish I'd thought of that. Oh, you're so good at this. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this? There, we won. We did it.
Genius! Truly a mastermind of our time.
Don't doubt me. There. Unfortunately, this is not the impossible quiz, and your meta solution is no good here. Okay.
Can you fix the audio again?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Forget that when I futz with stuff like that, it messes up sound for Gooms. Crap. Unfortunately, at a certain point, I am gonna have to call it.
Okay, I have the answer pulled up, so I could give you the start of it, and maybe you can figure it out from there.
Okay, I really hate to just wimp out, but okay, so this would be taking it from the top then?
Yeah.
Alright, I've got a save state so SG can gut me like gardener snake or something. Okay. Alright, what are we doing?
Move bottom green block right and top green block down.
So, I can't actually move bottom green. This bottom green dome.
Move blue block right. What are you doing?
Okay, so immediately there's a split here, so that don't seem right. But okay.
Move blue block right and purple block up. Move
Then-
blue block. Don't. you keep.
Well, you're all like, okay, wise ass. I'm gonna give you
Oh.
the start, and you're gonna figure the rest of this out. But I keep figuring it out wrongly, so let's keep going.
There's way more moves than you think. I want to give you at least like 25 or something.
Okay.
Move blue block up and one green block down and right one space.
Like that.
I don't know how you moved everything.
We'll take it from the top. All right.
Yeah.
Right down. There. Okay.
Move blue block up and one green block down and right one space. What? To allow blue block to be moved right in the gap. What?
Yep. I sure did that.
Okay, I think that's a terrible walkthrough. Whatever it is, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try a different one.
It's more acceptable to cheese it if we suffer through cheesing, right?
Okay. Move the lower green block to the right of the purple block right.
Okay, I did that.
Move the top right green block down.
Okay.
Move the top right blue block right.
Okay.
Move the purple block up.
Makes sense.
Move the blue block below the hole up.
Yep.
Move the bottom right green block left one space.
Left, not right. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah, they've just wrote it wrong, I guess. Move the green block above the bottom right hole down.
Tracks.
Move the blue block below the purple block right.
Yep. Love it.
Move the purple block down.
A little wishy-washy, Mr. Purple. That's okay.
Move the green block to the right of the hole and left and up.
Okay. I assume it's the same, similar for the other green?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Now move the blue one up.
Up. Oh, dastardly. Oh,
Now,
here are we moving...
okay, I'll let you guess what you're doing.
Okay. I'm thinking we want to move purple now, so I move purple there. I move these guys down.
Oh, that's correct.
So far, so good. Gonna have to create an opening here, so now I move greenies up. And that enables me to move that. And then I think I want to move blues down. Then I can move...
Nope. Bad.
Boop.
You had everything right until just then.
Okay, so then I move that and there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you.
No.
So then I would have to do that.
Okay, save state right here. I think you can figure it out from here.
Oh, the confidence. Alright. We'll do 8 for... Super Goomba is going to 8 me for having to cheese it this much. Okay, so then I think I want to do it like this, so that they go there.
Oh yeah, now you got greens on the right of the purple, like you needed.
Yes, indeedy. Okay, well, let's maybe not get too excited. I'd rather you choose it and have time for top secret than not. Fair enough. So, no. We're losing progress. Stay on target. Poop. Poop, 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 poop. Okay. Nope. I've kind of just shuffled these guys around a lot. Alright, we've kind of lost the thread here.
Okay.
Going back to where we were. Okay. So. Did you have this particular point earmarked for where we're at? Just because I
Yeah.
totally forget what my last move was.
All this is correct.
Right. Okay, so this is cool. We like this. Then we go... Yeah, man. That's right. I remember this now. I was stuck doing this for a while. I'm guessing this is incorrect.
Yeah, it is incorrect. I'll give you a hint. The green ones do not go directly to the right of the purple one.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so then... Dun, 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 dun. So that's no good because the only way I can move them is down to the right. So, what do we do instead? Could move that. That allows that. So there. Ah, now this seems familiar. This also seems familiar. Okay, that's no good. So, back here.
Want me to give you some more?
Sure, what you got?
Okay. Move the leftmost blue block right.
Okay.
Move the red block down. Move the top blue block left.
Okay.
Move the blue block below the hole up. move both of the green ones in there.
Okay, and that enables me to move that up.
Move the blue block to the right of the red block, right? And then the other one too. No.
Oh, okay.
And move the green block above the hole down. Now move the red one.
Aha! I do split them. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I just kind of assumed those last ones were right.
They weren't.
Damn. So anyway,
Yeah, that's right.
bam. I split them. Split skis. Then we'll go ahead and civ state here. Sure. Okay, so I have to move that up, and that requires that, and that, then you, uh-oh. Nope. Wait.
Okay, you're called.
Darn. Okay.
Try it again.
Alright. So, that. Now I have a choice here. Do I move a down? Or do I move a left? I did a left before, and that's what Goom said was super smelly, so... Nope.
It is a left. You'd messed up later than that.
Oh, okay. So that. Done.
There you go.
Done.
Nope.
Done? Oh, done. Done.
Nope.
No, wait.
Nope.
Right. I return him down, her down.
Nope.
Do I move just...
Nope. Yes.
I did that before. Oh, I moved it to many spaces. So now I can do that.
No. Oh, that's wrong. So go back to what I said.
That.
That's close. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so now move that one to the right one. Nope. Move the left one to the right. Move it to the right. No. The left
lid.
one. And then move it up.
Okay.
And now make a gap. And now make another gap. Now make a 2 gap. Okay, now you can save state from here.
Alright. Sure. Random Scottish guy in the audience. Ah, for fuck's sake, my nan could do better than that, and she's blonde as a wee bat! Now repair the gap in my heart. Alright, so. Thank you. Then we do the Princess Fade. It's quite the ever popular dance move, the Princess Fade.
You're cold again.
Feckin' hell. Right, okay. Oh, this seems pretty close. I think we're gonna get there.
Nope, you're cold.
Well, they at least
You're-
look pretty. Okay. Meh. Meh. Meh? Meh?
Nope.
Meh. No.
No.
Wait, really? This? Huh.
Yes.
So, I have to move that. Which means... I move this.
Nope.
And then this.
Yes. That's fine.
Got him. Alright, so now what do we have here? Do that. Aha! Sneaky. In fact, I did not need to have gray down here, or blue down there, so I was wrong about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
I probably get like 60, deserve 66 of those Pickerots.
I would say you deserve like about 33 of those Pickerots.
I deserve 66 of them. You watched me most of that time.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from Google. And with this, it seems that you have completed every puzzle in the game. Congratulations. You possess an aptitude and passion for puzzle solving that is equal to my own.
Oh, I didn't deserve this victory.
I encourage you to continue to sharpen your skills with new weekly puzzles no longer available via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, loser.
Thanks? Alright, well... fair enough. You know what? I respect that a special edition of the Princess in a Box is the last puzzle.
Yeah, it is still a very good puzzle, and at
Yes.
least you got to see that it has a clever solution when you figure it out.
That it does. Alright, what do we got here? Access exclusive material here. Unlock features, more features by collecting Pickerots. So, let's take a look at... Peruse character profiles here. Some of the information here isn't available elsewhere. Oh, okay. Some of this is just info then. Layton, an unabashed puzzle fanatic. Herschel Layton's skill for cracking the toughest riddles has put his name in the papers many times. His trademark top hat fits him so well, you'd swear it was part of his body. Luke, as the self-proclaimed apprentice of Professor Layton, Luke follows his teacher everywhere, but he still has much to learn before he can be called a puzzle master. Besides puzzles, Luke is also a huge animal lover. Franco, he works the drawbridge that links St. Mystere to the outside world. As Franco's portly form might suggest, though, he often ducks out of work to loaf at the town restaurant.
I have 5 matchstick!
Fuck you! So, robots get fat?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, yes, the mysterious Mr. Stashen-Scarfen. In a town full of mysteries, few stand out as Class A enigmas the way this mustached man does. Where did he come from, and where is he going? That No one can say.
Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah, okay. Flora's robot nanny looks like a sweet older lady, and as she can't recall names for the life of her, she acts the part quite well. She enjoys baking and is considered a true pie artisan for those in the know. Percy, this aspiring writer, is constantly searching for new inspiration. Though he's never actually completed a piece of writing, he remains undaunted. His current plan is to novelize Layton and Luke's adventures. Marco, this uncouth fellow has the unfortunate habit of answering his own questions when he talks. He's usually so busy with this that he doesn't listen to what anyone has to say. Ironically, he also hates being ignored. Raymond. Though employed by the Reinhold family, Raymond prefers playing hooky at the town restaurant to actually working. Most people in town know Raymond as that man with the creepy purple lips.
Jeez, I never realized how short his legs were.
He's kind of got heavy weapons guy's legs there. I mean, definitely not his stature otherwise, but... Matthew, the oldest of Bruno's robots, Matthew has faithfully served the Reinholds as their butler for many years. Perhaps because of his kind and mild nature, however, he often gets the brunt of Lady Dahlia's bossiness. Lady Dahlia is a robot created to be a mirror image of Flora's mother, Violet. She's bossy and haughty, but she also has a sweet, hidden sweetness that shows itself when she deals with Flora. Goodness. Gordon. Though wealthy, Gordon is extremely preoccupied with his finances. Maybe it's because of his frugal nature that he just can't seem to attract many interested ladies, something else he frets about constantly. Needing maintenance, Simon collapses, leading all to believe that he's been murdered. Don Paolo finds his body and hides it. Later, however, Bruno finds Simon and restores him to working order. Aw, nice. Claudia. This fluffy little cat may have a delicate name, but the shocking truth is that she is actually a he. He usually stays close to Dahlia, but he has been known to slip away and tear up the fish stand to relieve a little stress. Aww. Deke is the tall fellow by the clock tower. He's known as St. Mystere's biggest person, as well as its biggest chicken. He'd like to climb the clock tower, but his acrophobia keeps him from anywhere above the ground level. Beatrice manages the town's only inn. She's a kind lady, but she tends to fall head over heels for every man she meets. She claims she's outgrown her wild man-chasing, but robots don't really grow. Mothers hide your sons. Agnes can predict the future, but her fortunes are so full of doom and gloom that all try to avoid her. Anyone who bumps into her is forced to listen to her litany of grim prognostications. Polly can often be seen outside the restaurant, fist raised high in the air. Now and then he runs out of steam, but for the most part, he's a regular volcano. Crouton is the owner of the town restaurant and is renowned for both his kindness and his heavenly pudding. Stay away from his scones, though. They're like dry sponges. He is also Crumb's brother. Well, that tracks. Flick is a regular patron of the town restaurant and is nuts about coins. He looks like a teenager, but he's actually 28 years old and married, though no one has ever seen his wife. Wait, did we ever find out who the dude's probably hates?
Wait a minute. How could no one have ever seen his wife if he's a robot? It's very...
Yeah, she lives up in Canada.
It's very easy to figure out whether or not he has a wife, considering they're in a closed puzzle box and all of the humans in there are actually robots.
A closed room marriage, you're saying?
Kind of, yes.
You feel that coin is his wife. No, it's one of the many queens. Because he's the guy with all the queen puzzles.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna keep running through these.
Yeah.
Rodney. Uptight and by the book, Rodney runs the town hall. He often tries to weasel out of work by strongly advising people to do things without his help. He loves forms so much, it's rumored that he sleeps on them. Well, there are quite a few incidentals. Chelmy, a member of the police force, Inspector Chelmy is uncompromising and stubborn. While short-tempered, his skill as a lawman is unrivaled, and he is feared by criminals all over the London area. In a village filled with oddballs, Lucy stands out for how normal she is. Despite her grandfather Archibald's attempts to spoil her, she remains mature, honest, and smart as a whip. Zapponi claims to be a detective and is elated to meet a fellow sleuth like Layton. He also claims to have the inside scoop, but he's really just clueless. What was Bruno thinking when he built this oddball? Gerard is a timid old man who has trouble deciding just about everything. He loves raising flowers and can often be found in the garden tending to his flower beds after one of Claudia's wild, destructive romps. Jarvis sits high on a hill in the village, pondering all manner of deep and important thoughts. He knows much about the town, but he's too preoccupied with his own thoughts to share them. He's friends with Ramon. This girl always seems to be laughing at someone. Some say Adria inherited her cruel sense of humor from her grandmother, Agnes. Oddly enough, Adria is good friends with Lucy, who is as kind as they come. Intrepid adventurer that he is, Pavel has the most unfortunate sense of direction. He had planned to make his way to America, but ended up in St. Mystere somehow. The real mystery is how he travels so lightly. Crumb manages the town cafe. While his bulk and stature might suggest otherwise, he's a big softy on the inside and loves small animals. He's Crouton's brother.
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Prosciutto lives on the north side of town and is known for his appetite. He's never seen without a snack in his hand and is known as Prosciutto, the pantry. His favorite pastime is buying all the sausage in the market. Archibald was originally created to be a friend for the Baron. The Baron was so close to him that he left him his desk, which contains a clue to finding the golden apple. The apple of his eye is his granddaughter Lucy. As park steward, Sylvain used to keep the park in top shape, but when people stopped visiting, he decided to close it up. However, the upside of that is that he gets to enjoy the rides without having to wait in line. Yeah, okay. Knife nose. A lover of card games, Martha sometimes spends entire days holed up in her house, polishing and shuffling her cards. Her favorite pastime is challenging unsuspecting people to a rousing round of 52 card pickup. As a town butcher, Giuseppe's steaks are top-notch, but he's best known for his cringeworthy jokes and puns. His sense of humor is said to have come from his creator, Bruno. The late Baron Reinhold created St. Mystere and all its inhabitants for his daughter, Flora. His love for Flora was so great, he devised an elaborate scheme to ensure that she wouldn't be alone after his death. The Layton Mobile sports an unusually high ceiling that lets the professor take to the road without removing his top hat. Thanks to his careful maintenance, the car is always in tip-top shape.
My favorite character, Layton's car. Tap who you want to read about. That implies it's a who.
It's, so Layton's car is secretly from the Cars universe.
Yes, you can even see the face that it's making. With the headlights and the little mouth as the front license plate. It's like a bug face.
A little bit. Let's see. Flora rigged up this disguise so she could slink around town without being noticed. Just about any of the townsfolk can see through the disguise with a glance, but she's convinced that she is incognito. Granny Riddleton has the uncanny ability to find puzzles that Layton and Luke overlooked on their adventure. She sports a fairy godmother-like style and is further proof of Bruno's bizarre sense of humor. The Layton Mobile's got beady eyes and a wide mouth just like Layton. I can see that. And I guess the carriage itself is kind of a top hat.
Yeah.
The criminal mastermind who poses as Inspector Chelmy, Don Paolo is renowned as a scientist of the highest order and views himself as Layton's rival. he's not plotting evil, Don Paolo also enjoys playing music. Bruno is St. Mystere's caretaker. He served Baron Reinhold for years and is a skilled technician who built all the robots in the village with his own 2 hands. The only daughter of a vastly wealthy family, Flora is the mysterious girl who's been running around the village. She lost her mother as a small child and was raised by her father, Baron Augustus Reinhold. And that's everyone. Alright. The late Baron Augustus Reinhold commissioned this portrait shortly after he completed construction on St. Mystere. This portrait holds the key to the treasure hidden beneath Reinhold Manor. The painting's artist and completion date are unknown. Luke tries to start a conversation with Claudia. Who knew Luke was such an expert at communicating with animals? Meow. Meow. Her hair looks unbrushed. I can kind of see it. It's the big old curly Q, I think. The runaway feline is lured back with a tempting spread of fish bones. It seems the quickest way to a cat's heart is through its belly. Still and lifeless, Simon lies sprawled out on the floor of the mansion. Fear not, he's not dead, but merely in need of repair. These cogs were found where Simon and Raymond collapsed. The symbol in each cog is Bruno's signature, and it appears on all of his creations. Just what was Claudia planning to do with Simon's glasses? Lady Violet holds baby Flora as Ingrid and Matthew look on warmly. Despite the grave site's seemingly subterranean location, a beautiful garden flourishes here, lending the place an ethereal air. This amazing spread was the perfect finale to late morning brunch in the Reinhold house. Now that's the good life. An article showcasing the amazing talents of the inspector. Murder case of the decade cracked. Chelmy receives official commendation. Beatrice tries to get excited about her first new customer in a long time, but Don Paolo's sinister air causes her to shrink back. And I thought the robots were only built after Violet died. I think only Lady Flora was built... No, Lady Dahlia was built after Violet passed. It sounds like Baron Reinhold just liked having automatons. Or he just liked having it living in a town full of replicants.
I guess he probably made them well in advance because he knew he was gonna die eventually, so...
Sure. Our villain seems to enjoy using the room as his personal trash can. Though usually amiable, Beatrice will likely lose it when she sees the mess. A young Flora, shocked and scared from meeting Lady Dahlia for the first time, hides behind Matthew. This poster features a delighted Flora enjoying the amusement park that her father built for her. Posing as Inspector Chelmy, Don Paolo attempts to frame Professor Layton for Simon's murder. Mere moments after entering the tower, Luke and the professor crash through the floor into the basement, resulting in this scene. Evil genius or not, it's only natural to be taken aback when discovering what looks like a dead body. I have to wonder if Don Paolo thought, oh crap, I'm in the wrong genre here. This isn't the type of mystery I signed up for.
It's just supposed to be wacky puzzles.
No one's supposed to die, except by my hand.
No, I was supposed to do convoluted death traps, but none of them are actually going to kill anyone. It's Team Rocket nonsense.
Well, of course. Baron Reinhold oversees the construction of the village while Bruno gleefully issues orders. This picture's age is unknown. Bruno lovingly attends to the broken down Polly. Bruno's expression clearly shows the affection he has for his creations. And there we go. Music, this will probably be a sound test.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't really have a ton of time to go through each of these, but...
I appreciate that isn't just a sound test and it emulates what it would be like being played by a record player. That's kind of a nice touch.
Yeah.
Gramophone.
And it does switch. It does even switch between them. That's neat.
Okay, so the first one sounded like a gramophone, but these don't really.
Well, you can kind of you can hear it switch tracks. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's most pronounced at the top that I keep talking over. So like this next one here. You can hear it a little bit with that
Yeah, a
switch.
little.
Let's see. Alright, so Don Paolo's theme. Where's Crown? Yeah, I'd like to hear Crowned in the Layton sound chip.
Sound font.
Oh, excuse me. Just a silhouette of Magalar Soul in the corner there, sure. Is this the complete soundtrack? There was... I don't recognize any of these as the theme that played during the escape. Maybe I'd have to listen to them before.
Yeah, I don't think it probably doesn't include the cutscene songs.
Fair enough. Yeah, you know, the climax when they're escaping from the tower? Oh wait, that's this. I just had to let it play more.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Behind D.
Ah, Metal Gear.
Alright, we got more to do. Good theme. More of these. Oh.
Luke, my boy.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Oh, it's... Oh, I guess it's just them who are voiced in this.
This is probably just all the lines in the game, so we don't really need to go through that.
Fair enough. Movies, this will be...
Neat to have that, though.
This will be all the videos.
A lot of cutscenes for a DS game, definitely.
Indeed.
I think that's one of the most impressive things about it. It has fully animated cutscenes and, you know, pretty good quality for considering the system we're talking about.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Remember correctly, it's mainly the conversation they have at the start of the game, which fair. Alright. What is this hidden door? Enter the password, which you can find in the sequel to this game. Oh, frickin' stop and swap? Nice. I know
I
that's
forgot
not
about this.
I know that's not how stop and swap works, but shush.
Let me...
Oh, stop and swap is kind of a long story, but basically it was supposed to be a super cool way that all of the rare games on the Nintendo 64 hooked up. So like Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Jet Force Gemini. They're all supposed to have some sort of really convoluted, interconnected way of passing items from one game to the next that never shook out because Nintendo's like, maybe don't make a system where you have to hot swap carts.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell you the code because
So
I don't know if we'll play it.
This isn't a spoiler for anything in the second game?
No. From what I looked out, it's not.
Okay.
So it's 0 F 1 G 0
F?
A
Worth a shot.
4 G.
I'm trying to think of some witty thing to cobble together from that, but it's, I got nothing. Of one gopher. Sure. Okay. Are either of those zeros O's?
No.
That didn't seem to work. Well,
Oh. Okay, that's not right. The stupid walkthrough said the password shown on this image that we gave you will not work on your DS.
well, then why is it there? Or is it one that like it's generated differently in each cart? Is every copy of Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box personalized? Yes, because Professor Layton himself signed each copy. It'd be funny, but also impossible since they have no way of knowing which Diabolical Box games are going to be paired with which Curious Village games. Oh, SG can give it to us, too.
Sure.
You only think these puzzles were made up by some guy in the 60s, but no, that's just the cover he used to keep the fact that he's a real human a secret.
Some people are saying that it might use the data from the DS it plays on, but I doubt that. But 1E5C 8E8D.
What's that? Nope. Maybe it
Okay.
is. Well, I guess we have to come back to this.
Well, like, I guess so. I wonder if it's like this I guess this emulator has a specific code that is attached to it or something.
I'm thinking that's probably the case.
Okay, so someone had to record it somewhere.
It also suggests that it might be, maybe it's connected to the Nintendo Wi-Fi and is now discontinued. SG says, no, you big doofus. No, I didn't actually say that. I just spiced up what he actually said. I'm starting stuff.
Uh,
I think we sincerely would have to come back to this, from the sounds of it. If it is based on, or if it is generated randomly based on the hardware itself,
well,
I
right,
think-
but someone had to have used the same hardware because it's the same emulator everyone else used.
sure.
I would think.
All right. Well, hey, let's do this. You keep looking for a little bit. I'm gonna switch us over to the other thing I was gonna have us do, if time
All
permitted.
right.
Technically,
Sure.
It's kind of late, but we can at least poke into this a little bit. Can we not just look up what's behind the hidden door of Saint Mysterio? Yeah, we could, but that's no fun. Gotta do it legit, said the guy who cheesed his way through the last puzzle. No, but speaking of puzzles, and just real quick, we don't have a ton of time to dive into this, but at the top of this, playthrough, we mentioned something about the original Professor Layton games, or the puzzles in the Professor Layton games being based on a series of existing puzzle books. That series of puzzle books is called, I forget the name in Japanese, but it translates to Head Gymnastics, by Professor Akira Tago. And these books go back to the 1960s. They've never been officially translated or released abroad, but from what I understand, they're the kind of things that basically, if you were a kid anywhere starting in the 1960s, you would have grown up with a couple of these. One of those super ubiquitous book series that just comes out. In this case, these are all brain teasers. And a lot of the puzzles from these Head Gymnastics books were lifted and repurposed for Professor Layton. The original pitch for Professor Layton was to just be a collection of these, but the creators thought it'd be more fun to attach a story to it to create additional incentive for players to go through all of these existing puzzles again. Now, like I said, the books were never officially localized, but there have been attempts. I think there've been a couple attempts to localize them, just as fan efforts. I know of at least one guy who went through a couple of them and translated a couple of the puzzles, or one of the books in its entirety. So switching over to here. I'll get rid of that. And let me switch you over here to Gooms. Let's see, this one. Alright, so it's like a manga/anime fan dub, but for puzzles. But we sure hope they properly translate Nakama. Well, so it's funny you mentioned that, because so these were translated by a guy named Gooms. What's the name?
Mikaku.
No. The one that I told you to remind me of earlier.
Oh, you didn't say that I had to remember it.
Well, I sent it to you, and I was like, "Hey, I have to remember this." Or don't let me forget. It's like Grego Bach, I think.
I'll look it up. It is Yeah, it's Grego Bach.
Yes. So username Gregobach has started collecting. A fan of Professor Layton collected these books, and a couple years back started translating them, using Google Translate. So, don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful or anything, but you kind of get an interesting effect when you run a, I guess something with the personality of the writing we see in Professor Layton, with the puzzles, through Google Translate, which doesn't always understand jokes or colloquialisms or kind of more folksy talk. So, by way of example, this is the first book of Head Gymnastics, Volume 1. Let's train our brains with puzzles. Now we look at... Now there's a very helpful forward here, right at the top. And it describes... and this is lifted from the original edition of the book. Now bear with me. Cerebral arteriosclerotic diseases are prevalent among young people these days. My brain is a disease that makes me crock. In college entrance examinations and job hunting exams, simply developed memory ability, unexpected creative imagination, and abundant ingenuity and creative power are gone. Maybe the cause this is the Yuki issue problem. Those that create history are not the common or the stereotyped, but rather the original who break that frame. So, I decided to write this book in the sense that I could save my sadly cerebral arteriosclerotic patient who had his brain turned into a coconut. The puzzles of this book are made for the inferior but strong man. Even with the first head preparation gymnastics, your brain will yell, "I'm dying!" It might carry on with an SOS, but there's no way to skip that phase. Don't leave the way to go deep, please. When you have read this book and attempted all the puzzles, your brain will be cured. Only then, you'll have taken the first step to become a productive and creative person for the first time. In this book, there is an immediate page of the answer of the puzzle. However, if you don't know the answer to the puzzle, I recommend not to see that page at once. Also, you can see the time limit, because if you take that limit, your head will become more flexible in the process of taking over to find the answer. Finally, I'd love to thank the Tokyo Amateur Magicians Club for their unquestionable guidance and cooperation in writing this book. This is a preface when I gave the first collection in 1966. At the time of the publication, this book was my first best-selling book in a few months. It sure was a moment. Thanks to some unprecedented puzzles, I created a boom. Also, the readers' reactions were unimaginable, and I was surprised to hear that my puzzles appeared in thousands of newspapers, regardless of age and sex of the publication. Sex of the publication? It has been over 30 years since that. With the hot support of the readers, as a book that breaks down common sense and gives ingenuity to the reader, this book has become a whole series with more than 20 collections. The first collection already exceeds 250,000 copies. The time has changed completely over this 30 years, and there is some sense of age, but in any field such as politics and economy, that idea of thinking unconventional in Japan isn't there yet. Sadly, it doesn't surprise me, as it seems that the current person is bound by common sense or stereotypes. It is the same in any era, and the individual cannot respond to new changes if it is trapped in an established frame. In order to open the flexibility of the head and free the creativity, try to train your head by taking this paperback, which you can easily read. I'm sure you will end up finding new discoveries and encountering with a new self. So, it's a little funny through the filter of Google Translate, but you can kind of get the idea of what he's going for, and I really like the sentiment of, hey, just hang in there. A lot of this is going to be a bit tricky, but you can do this. It's impressive. 30 years later, re-releasing it, it's neat how much the series has caught on, but there's still people who are being surprised by this new paradigm of thinking. So, we won't get... I'm actually going to skip ahead to book 9 we have here, just because this is some of the ones... this is one where it's fully translated, or not just partially translated, and there's a bunch of puzzles in here. So just real quick, we'll dive through the first couple of these, just to get a sense for these. We'll skip on. We'll just skip through some of this opening stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. Question 1. Here are two figures made of plastic. Well, what is the smallest number that can be expressed using these two? And I turn this over to you, Gooms, because I know the answer, but you probably do not.
So, when it says the two figures made of plastic, it's referring to the 0 and the 6?
Correct.
I don't see any reason it can't be 0. It can be anything other than 06, but
So,
is it like you have to use both of them?
yes.
Okay. Is it 01? Turn 1 on its side?
Not quite, but that's a good way to think about it.
-1, turn the other on its side and tilt it.
You're getting closer.
So -9.
There you go. As shown in this
Okay.
figure, you can turn the 0 to a minus sign.
I see.
Why is it a plastic? Reading the intention of the participant is also a quick way to solve problems. If you think in a three-dimensional way, you should be good at this specifically if you are a love gymnast reader. Guessing that's supposed to be in reference to the series. It's also a bit interesting. He kind of grades his own puzzles here with some of these, just in terms of what some of the challenges are, and I guess how much each of these are supposed to be testing you. Kelser says, "I like this RPG stats sheet." Okay, that's kind of a fun way to look at it. All right. Now this one should seem familiar. Professor Targo, I'm guessing that's supposed to be Professor Tago, received 10 pills at the hospital. Every day from today, this tablet must be shown day by day, but the ingredients are different, even if they have the same color and the same shape. So you should not mistake them if you want to live. Therefore, Professor Tago decided to write a number from 1 in that tablet. I wonder how many numbers he does need to write.
Okay, so this is the same one in Professor Layton that we saw in... we don't need to put one on the first one because he eats it, and then we don't need to do one on the last one because it'd be blank, and you can remember that.
Mm-hmm. So just the remaining 8 then.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. First of all, I lose the first day when I write all the numbers and I take the first pill. Then you can distinguish the pills from the 9th and 10th day by looking if it has a number or not, so that removes another pill. In fact, 8 is the answer. Were you able to successfully get through the double pitfall? People who answered it seem to have another short-awaited attitude, a little hastily. In the future, I would like you to leave room to think one step further. We'll do one more. This one I don't know about. Mr. Garian gave his son a guitar for his birthday. His son thought that he was a genius at handling musical instrumentation and improved on him when we saw him, but his father took his guitar somehow and gave him instead a harmonica. When asking why he did that, he responded, "I cannot endure that terrible addiction." What on earth is he talking about? That's kind of what I'm wondering. I love these almost clip art pictures. I think this is actually drawn by Professor Tago himself.
I have a sneaking feeling that this one might not translate well, but
Well, okay, so what's he saying? So, Dad gave his son a guitar. Son thought he was the coolest. But Dad was like, no, and instead gave him a harmonica. And Dad was like, I cannot endure that terrible addiction. That's got to be the wrong word.
yeah, I think this is a combination of bad translation and also maybe just hard to translate in general. So maybe we could skip this one.
Yeah. Well, since I'm curious. Mr. Garian's son plays guitar just fine, but he thought he was good complimenting the guitar solo with his unusual voice. If he had a harmonica, he would have to blow it at the €4 instrument and do not sing, right?
Yeah, that's.
So-
I have no idea what that's. Yeah,
So
that's translation stuff.
basically, I think what it was getting at was when he was playing guitar, he was like, "Oh, cool! This is a thing I can do to make my guitar playing cooler." And he started singing, but his voice sucks. So his dad gave him the instrument that he has to friggin' breathe into to work, so he can't sing.
Oh, I see.
There is a royal road for reasoning. It is primordial to think from each person's perspective. If you look at all angles in your head and think about it, the answer should be naturally derived.
I still have a feeling that would have been a lot clearer in the original Japanese.
Yeah, there might be a bit of wordplay that doesn't translate there. Alright, we'll try one more. I decide to observe the behavior of an unknown organism X and 20 organisms Y in a bottle. In 1 minute, 1X equals 20Y. When they eat an animal, both X and Y will divide and the number doubles. In how many minutes will all Y be eaten?
Okay, so we saw this one too. This was in 1 minute, 1x eats 20y, so it takes 1 minute if there's 20. Wait, how many y are there?
There 20 organisms Y.
Yeah, so it takes 1 minute.
Yeah. I do like that we seem to run into Professor Tago's caricature of himself in a lot of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, just an affirmation of that. After 20 minutes, since both split... Wait.
What?
After 20 minutes, since both split at the same speed, you can simply think that 1x equals 20y per minute. What? When they eat an animal, both x and y will divide and the number doubles. So...
Okay. I don't get it. One more.
Couldn't you get it within 10 seconds? I do not judge by intuition alone. At least I want a margin to draw a picture and support intuition. Doing so will make your antenna sharper.
Some of the translations are still kind of rough, but they're more understandable than that first one.
Alright, last one no matter what. On the wall of Suzuki's toilet, there's a calendar in which a proverb is written. As a result, Suzuki's twin brother, Hiromitsu, always takes good points in the proverbial test. However, my sister Nobuko, who is receiving the same test, is useless. I wonder why. By the way, Suzuki family has only one toilet.
Okay, so
we gotta do this one. We gotta make up for lost ground.
On the wall of Suzuki's toilet, there's a calendar in which a proverb is written. As a result, Suzuki's twin brother always takes good points in The proverbial test? What?
So, proverbs are written on this calendar. For some reason, there's a test about proverbs. And I'm guessing that's a Japanese thing of knowing proverbs. So proverbs are written on this calendar. Hiromitsu scores well on the test because he's looking at the calendar with the proverbs written on it. Nobuko, who is completely unrelated, the answer is obvious. Nobuko doesn't live in a house with proverbs on the toilet wall. Well, see, but then this last point here is, by the way, Suzuki family has only one toilet, which suggests to me that Nobuko is probably supposed to be Suzuki.
I assume it's the Suzuki family. Oh wait, no. Suzuki's twin brother. Oh, so is that the point? Is that like Suzuki is not part of this at all? So so it's like misdirection. Like it says
So Nobuko, maybe it's because Nobuko is your sister. She doesn't live with the Suzukis, so she doesn't have the friggin' wall calendar to cheat.
Yeah, it's just trying to fool you with unnecessary information about his sister Nobuko, I think.
I think you're right. I guess Hiro is a man and Nobuko is a... Oh. Well, no, they only have... Oh! Oh! So what? Kelser, you're thinking that because Hiromitsu would be standing up to use the toilet, he might be seeing the calendar that Nobuko, who would be sitting down to use the toilet, might not see.
It could be that, yeah. That's a decent guess too. Yeah. Something along those lines.
Alright, we'll have that as
yeah,
we'll have that upper
that would
sleeve.
mean that would mean that the calendar is hanging behind the toilet, so she never sees it. Potentially.
That feels like that would be a clever answer to this riddle.
Yeah.
But let's see. Okay. The calendar was above the toilet. Hey, Kelser, you got it. Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
There are many cases that are in habit are becoming blind spots. This problem is typical in that case. By changing the viewpoint a little, new ideas are sometimes born from everyday life.
I mean, technically that still doesn't work because she would see it before she turned around and landed on the toilet, but whatever.
Maybe
Didn't she see it when she walks in? Yeah.
maybe Hiromitsu's just takes a while, and so he really has time to study the calendar. She just opens the door walking backwards. just like a dump truck. Yeah, okay. And I think
no, this is fun. They're charming, and like, I think if I was a Japanese kid in the 60s, I would have loved this book.
Absolutely. God, as a kid, I would have gotten a ton out of this. I loved really mind-expanding stuff like this as a kid.
Yeah.
Still do, but you don't run into it as much as an adult, except when playing stuff like Professor Layton.
Yep. So I didn't really find the code. I do think no one has recorded it, but I did find a video if you just want to bring that up.
Oh,
It's like a short cutscene. It's only like about 5 minutes long.
okay, sure. Do you have a link?
Yeah.
All right. You send that to me, and then I will put it up, and we can watch it. Oh, very polite of them. The thumbnail is not a spoiler.
It's at 3:27. The rest is just trying to put in the code and failing.
All right, I will. Oh, we're watching an LP of an LP here. All right, hold on, folks.
It's not much, but I am just a sucker for all of those making of things at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, did we do final thoughts?
I don't think so.
All right, let's real quick do final thoughts before we call it.
Mm-hmm.
So when will someone take part of this video for their stream?
Well, as long as you give credit, I give anyone the permission to use part of this for their stream for future reference.
Yeah, likewise. I'm just gonna friggin' get into sound test here. And we'll just have this in the background. No.
So I like this game. I think that it has good variety of puzzles, and some of them are kind of dumb, of course. But when you have so many different puzzles, not all of them are going to hit. But I think that it has a good amount of ones that are like a trick mixed in with ones that are like figure out the process step by step. And those are the two kinds of puzzles you can do. Like you have the step by step, like Princess in the Box type, or like the towers of Harabi or what?
Oh, Hanoi.
Whatever. Towers of Hanoi. That's basically the same as the measuring cup ones. And then you have the Queen puzzle and all of those. Those are all like step by step, and the ones with the lyre and all of those. And they do those, which are a good mix with that kind of procedural logic with just like, can you figure out the wordplay in this and what kind of trick they're trying to do? And if they did all of one or another, if they were all tricks, it's just a matter of like, eventually you'll stop falling for it because you are paying you're hyper focusing on the language of the puzzle. And if they did all like procedural puzzles, then it would be a problem too, because it would make everything feel kind of mathematical and like you can just figure it out by fiddling enough. So I think the puzzles are generally really well balanced in the game. I like the setting a lot. I think the plot is kind of dumb, but I can forgive because it has good theming and it's not as dumb as later games. And I like all of the collectibles you can get. I think it has really good characters. I honestly think I like this game more upon revisiting than I liked it at first. So, I think it's a pretty comfortable, nice game.
I would agree with that. I like, yeah, I definitely appreciate that it's a variety of puzzles. To Professor Tago's original goal of making, of trying to ask puzzles that require lots of out-of-the-box thinking. I think this game really succeeds at that. There's a lot of, or this is a good collection to emphasize that. Certainly there's some stuff that's literally pulled from his books, as we've seen. But there's also a decent amount of stuff that's only makes sense in the context of this video game. Princess in a Box does not make sense in the original book format because so much of it is moving pieces around. And even stuff like the Queen puzzles, I know those are real world things, but I don't know if that makes sense.
You can only do them within a video game or with a lot of physical pieces rather than in a book written down.
Yes, precisely. And I really like this as a compilation of a bunch of those puzzles, especially on an international level, or from an international perspective, where this is the first time the States or Canada or wherever would be seeing a lot of these puzzles in action.
And, well, to be fair, some of the puzzles are like really traditional puzzles that they have seen, like the wolf and sheep puzzle and stuff.
Oh, true.
But yeah, when they aren't like things that are classic puzzles that have existed throughout the ages, which are kind of nice in their own way, just to get that history of it. Then yeah, this would be the first time North America would see most of those.
Yes, definitely. As for the story itself, I think the story definitely exists to be fun more than anything else.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like we've gone back and forth. It's definitely not a fair play whodunit. There's hints at it, but it definitely requires a couple leaps of logic. You could almost argue that that makes sense from the perspective of out of the box thinking.
Yeah, but
and
I kind of also feel like it wasn't paced very well. Like it feels like he's spending a lot of time just faffing about chasing cats and stuff when and then right at the end he solves all of the puzzles while he's climbing the tower, all of the mysteries while he's climbing the tower. And I know that's kind of like Sherlock Holmes. At the end of the story, he tells you all of the mystery answers, but the way they did it here kind of gives more the impression that they didn't drop enough hints along the way. So
it does make me wonder about later games in the series, though. Again, I know at least the second one is the mystery there is really out there, but even accepting that, it's a very fun story. Layton himself is an immediately enjoyable character, just a very mild-mannered professor. And
I think Layton makes this game like twice as good on his own, just because of how charming he is and how good it feels to succeed while he's watching over you.
I would agree with that. It's nice having him encourage a player who's not used to the sort of out-of-the-box thinking that is required of them. Just having that very calm, polite presence, just encouraging you to give it a go. And it's just really a fun world, too. Like, the NPCs are mostly just there for flavor, but it's all very fun flavor. I really enjoy the willingness to go for very weird character proportions just for motifs, just for visual motifs. That's really fun for the character designs.
I think that they do a really good job of, like, each character, not counting the time you're spending solving their puzzle, they only have like about 2 minutes of screen time each when you add it all together. But they managed to make them really memorable within that 2 minutes. So
Absolutely. Kelzer points out, I do think Scribblenauts is a nice companion to this series since it focuses more on logic puzzles, whereas Scribblenauts is more about creative problem solving. And I kind of like the idea of that. Both DS era, I could very easily see you having them on the shelf right next to each other. But
so yeah, this was fun. We will have a new game next week, and Wednesday we will be starting Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So,
oh, buddy, I am so excited for the next few games we got lined up here. We might come back to Professor Layton sometime in the future. Definitely not right away, but I wouldn't mind hitting Diabolical Box at some point.
Yeah, I think this was a fun way to get the chat involved and do a lot of fun voices and just kind of go along with it as it goes. So
yeah, so
I'm definitely not opposed to it, but we probably want to explore a few other series in between. But
righto,
it'll come back eventually, probably.
I should think so. Shout out to Words for BGM, no longer a thing.
Still says Kalizer redeemed Words for BGM 1 banana on my end.
That's so weird. I'm definitely seeing more words than you are, but
yeah,
that's all good. All right, I gotta go to bed, so we'll call it there, folks. Thank you super much for tuning in, and we hope to catch you next time.
Yeah, catch you next time.
Take care.